But to have success at the level you've had success, there's got to be a process.
The simple answer for me is consistency.
You already know that staying consistent is important, but still struggle with consistency. And that's because you lack clarity. Your lack of clarity exists because you know exactly where you want to be, and where you are currently, you just struggle to bridge those two together. You don't know how to spend your time to guarantee that you're going to get to where you want to be. And that lack of certainty is what makes it hard for you to commit to something consistently. And that's why everyone needs a bulletproof system. This is episode 1 of the Ultimate Guide to Music Content. In this video, I'll be sharing with you the exact system that I've refined over the years to help artists guarantee clarity, which will help them achieve productivity and consistency. By the way, this video does include trackers and worksheets. Go ahead and download it below. In order to use these resources, you do need Notion, which is a free application. Just simply follow these instructions to download and duplicate my resources for yourself. Tool number 1, the weekly planner. Planning daily is good, but to me, it feels like I'm winging it. And that's because you don't have a macro or overview of what needs to get done as a whole. And that's why I like weekly planners, because it allows you to see everything that you need to do in that week and to assure that you do get those done in that week. So we have a table here, and what I want you to do is to fill out your actual hours of free time. So how many hours in a day do you have completely free? So on Monday, I have 2 hours. On Tuesday, I have 4 hours. On Wednesday, I also have 4 hours. So we've established here how many hours of free time we have every day in that week. On top of this, we have the tasks. So this is essentially and absolutely everything you need to do as a music artist. There really isn't anything more or anything less. Music creation, content research, scripting content, recording content, editing content, content scheduling and uploading, and reflection. I've said many times as a music artist, there isn't a lot you have to do, so don't overcomplicate it. And that's because your music is your product and the content is what's gonna showcase your product, which is your music. And there's nothing else you have to do. So what we're gonna do right now is distribute these tasks into the days of the week. So music creation, I'm going to do on Sunday because I enjoy making music and I want to spend a long period of time making music. That's for Sunday. Content research, I'll do that on Monday. Content scripting and planning, I'll do that on Monday as well because it's fairly easy to do. Content recording, I'll record all my content on Tuesday. Content editing, I'll batch edit all my content on Wednesday. Content scheduling and uploading, I will do all of this on Friday. And then reflection, I will do on Sunday. And we actually have some leftover free time here, which I guess you can just leave blank or figure out what you want to do with it. This is simplistic for a reason. There's nothing else you have to do, guys. Just when you thought it couldn't get better than this, I'm giving you a 7-day free trial into my artist bootcamp. And it's not a course, it's a training ground. It's a place designed to force you to take action. It includes daily accountability, where you log in the content you posted every day, Feedback Friday, where I give feedback to your content and music once a week, daily content ideas, where I throw in fresh ideas every day, and the Trend Alert tab, where I post anything that needs to be taken action immediately. For example, trending content ideas, trending song concepts, and anything that needs to be done ASAP. Like I said, there is a 7-day free trial, so go ahead and check it out. So that is your weekly planner. However, having a weekly planner means nothing if you don't know how to manage your time. And that brings us to tool number 2, the time expenditure tracker. So the time expenditure tracker isn't mandatory, but it's great for 2 different scenarios. A, you have very little free time and therefore time is extra precious. Or B, you have so much free time till you kind of just end up wasting it. So this is essentially just a way for you to track your time spent on different tasks. Okay, let me show you how to use this. Click new page, and let's say right now I am going to do some content scripting, and it is August 1st, include time, it is currently 6:15, and then I finish at 7. So the amount of time in which I spent content scripting has just been put in. What I like about this is that this page here will reset every day and get put into this database over here. The reason why I like time trackers is because the action of tracking my time makes me more conscious and aware as to how much time I'm actually spending. And therefore, I tend to be way more efficient using one. Tool number 3, your project tracker. So if you're an artist and you're doing features for other artists, or you just have a lot of song projects that are in the works, place a project here. So let's just say Can't Get Enough is the name of a song. I put in here, it's in progress. The action tab here is to write down what you need to do as of now. So in this case, I need to buy the beat, and it's assigned to me. I love this because it allows me to know what is urgent, what's in the process, what is 100% complete, and what is released and maybe just needs continuous promotion, right? Okay, the next tool is your content ideas storage tab. Dump all of your saved Instagram videos into here, dump all of your YouTube shorts links and everything, all your ideas, just place them into here. So let's just say we have an idea which is to do a time lapse, very generic and simple concept. Reference link, paste here, notes, need green screen, I don't know. Platform, this is just if a certain concept would work optimal or best on a certain platform. So let's just say it works best on Instagram, or if not, just leave it. And then difficulty level, beginner, intermediate, advanced. The reason why I like this tab so much is because let's say I'm working with an artist and he or she only has an hour free time to film content. I would go ahead and sort them out, all these content ideas in terms of difficulty, sort ascending. So go from easiest to hardest. And then if you've already used a content idea, you can just tick it and then it'll go into this done folder here. And if you want freshly not done pieces of content, you can go to the not done content tab here. And yeah, makes everything super clear and simplistic and easy to use. The next tool is daily reflections. This is not mandatory, but it's a great way of having a checkpoint at the end of every day so that you can always keep yourself on track. So right here, you write down what went well today. Today, I made 5 reels in 30 minutes. One thing you want to do better tomorrow, leave my phone outside my room because I don't want to click snooze. And then 3 things you're grateful for. Bro, I forgot to remove this, but this is for me personally because gratitude is important. Did you complete all the tasks that you're supposed to do today? Tick. Sorry, date. This is not even in order. So once again, this is not mandatory, but it's really helpful with just, I guess, checking in once a day to see if you're on track. The next tool is your weekly reflections tab. So this one is absolutely necessary. And this is what ties in everything together. As you can see in your weekly planner, you have reflection as one of the tasks. So in your weekly reflections, you want to go through the entire week and just answer these questions right here. And this is going to allow you to make sure that you're improving every single week. If you get better every single week, that progression will compound into exponential growth. I'll quickly run through the questions here. What challenges did you face this week and what went well for you this week? Asking yourself what went well this week is great to help you remind yourself that you're at least doing something right? So the next one is releases. In terms of your release, what did you complete this week and what do you have left to do? In terms of short form content, which is just Instagram, TikTok, YouTube Shorts, or whatever, how many pieces of content did you post this week and were there any good performing videos? And if so, why? What I want you to do here is to actually try and figure out why your content performed well by undergoing analysis. Break the video down, and this will help you be more aware as to what has been working for you so that you can implement that subconsciously into your future videos. Now, the next tab here is your next week section. How many pieces of content are you posting this coming week? Let's just say 7. I want to try matching clothes with background for more engagement / aesthetics. And then this is a reminder for you to fill out your task distribution table, which is this here, to figure out what you need to do for this week. Make sure you're realistic with your time. That is essentially it. This is a perfect system for making sure that you're getting everything you need to get done as a music artist. You're making music and you're making content, yeah? Those tasks are basically pointless if you don't get better at both of them over time. And that's why we reflect every single day ideally, but very necessary to reflect weekly as to how you can get better at those 2 things. And that is essentially all you need to do, all you have control over. Everything else is just complete worry and noise, okay? Hopefully this episode has helped you, and I'll see you in the next one.